Hi there, Malcolm here with my 78th Booktube video, and today I'll be bringing you my thoughts on this month's book of the month, The Martian by Andy Weir. It's taken me a long time to get to this story. I've not seen the film or read the book before, but I have heard good things about it. And for those few people out there who don't know about the story, it's about a mission to Mars that is quickly aborted and all the astronauts disappear back off into space again, leaving one of their number behind. The stranded astronaut Watney then has to try to survive on Mars until he gets rescued. So it's a castaway story for the space age. Instead, this desert island is the size of a planet, and the only tools available are what was brought during the explorations. Now, what made this book work so well was firstly the character of Watney himself. Much of the story is told from his perspective as he records his thoughts and actions in a daily log. Yes, he's an intelligent astronaut, but he also comes across as a real human being with a sense of humour, fears, dreams, wishes, and an increasing dislike of potatoes. And as the majority of the book does indeed centre on this character, making him really likeable really meant that I wanted him to succeed. You do occasionally get a break from Watney, and we jump back to Earth or to the fleeing Martian shuttle to see how Mission Control and the rest of the crew are dealing with what happened and what they could do now in order to rescue him. The other thing that really works for this book is the science. Everything that happens in here is very believable, well thought out and planned. The level of research and knowledge that Andy Weir has expressed in this really comes through. And where some science-heavy books can feel a little bit jargon-heavy at the cost of losing a compelling story, this one never felt lost under the jargon. Everything is explained in a really approachable and engaging way, and nothing really happens that you have to suspend your disbelief. Everything happens in a very logical and seemingly realistic way. What I wasn't expecting from this was how much of a thriller it is. Yes, it's a survival story, but unlike similar stories of surviving on Mars with killer robots, aliens, diseases, or other really exciting aspects, this is just the planet Mars versus Watney the human. And furthermore, it's just a planet doing what a planet does. It's not reacting to him, it's not singling him out for attack. But what kept the narration going, what kept the story going, was that for every success that Watney gets, every breakthrough, every time he thinks, yes, I might actually have a chance of making it here, something else goes wrong and everyone has to readjust how they go forward, the people back on Earth and Watney himself. I can't list the negatives about this book because, frankly, there aren't any. I think at a stretch I might say that I didn't care too much about what happened on planet Earth, but you can't have a space-based story without being in mission control and seeing technicians with their headphones on and looking intently to screen, and the backslapping and cheering when something goes right, and the dishevelled coffee drinking all-night activities when things don't go quite so well. But I suppose it gave two sides of the story, and each time we returned to Watney, it was a welcome return. But I didn't mind going back to Earth. I was just less interested than what was going on Mars. Booktastic. And I really got to go and try and see the film now. So there you go. Have you read The Martian? What did you think of it? Do you prefer the film or the book? I'd love to know, so let me know in the comments down below. Or do tell me what your must-read book was for this month. And as usual, if you have nothing nice to say, then please do keep it to yourself. Thank you. And also try to avoid spoilers for those few people who haven't read it or seen it. And feel free to like and subscribe if you wish. But regardless, if you do or if you don't, or in any case, until next time, see you later.